Hey guys, it's Frances, and I have a look for you that is inspired by a tissue box that I had in my office at work. Every once in a while, I'll look around and find something really random and have that inspire me. And I've been looking at this tissue box for probably a couple months now, and I'm going to insert a picture of it right here for you so you can see what it looks like. And this was the look that I was going for. So I started off, I'm using yellow stopper as my base coat, and then I have a glossy top coat as well as that Wet n Wild matte top coat. This is my base color. This is number 34 Shany Cosmetics. And I'm going to be stamping with these three polishes, that darker blue from the Shany Cosmetics also, this white Funky Fingers Gesso, and Gobi is a Bundle Monster stamping polish. And I'm going to be using this BC plate, this BC stamping plate. I got this set. I'm going to be testing it for you guys out pretty soon, the whole set of 10. I'm going to be swatching for you guys, and I'm going to use this image right here. And I'm going to put on some liquid latex because I'm going to be triple stamping for this one, so I figured the cleanup would be a little bit easier. I got this liquid latex off of Amazon, and I promise you, I think I paid, I don't know, $7 or $8 for a large container of it, and I used one of those baby syringes to put it in an old nail polish bottle, and this sucker has lasted me, I don't even know how long. It's lasted me probably 6 or 7 months now, and I'm not even like an eighth of the way through it. I swear, I think that this would probably last me until I die. I can't imagine that I'm gonna get rid of it anytime soon. I've seen people put glitter in this. That might be kind of neat. But it dries pretty quickly. If you'll notice, like on that middle finger where I put it on first, it was already kind of dry. And you know it dries when it goes dark. So I'm going to come in with a white first, and I'm using a Born Pretty scraper, and I'm using one of these little clear stampers. And for whatever reason, this little stamper was not picking up this image right now. And the freaky part was that I had already used the stamper on my tester hand. So if you notice, my right hand is already done, and I used the same stamper, but it did not want to work for me on camera whatsoever. It was just missing patches, and maybe I need to go in and clean it with baby wipe, but I could not find my baby wipe. So I probably did it 7, 8, 9 times and got frustrated and said, forget it. And I'm going to come in with my trusty big blue stamper and 45th times the charm, and it picked up for me right away. This stamper did. And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp it. I'm going to show you on my index and my middle finger how these guys were stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this image and place it on my middle finger. And I'm not really worried about placement at this point, so I'm pretty much going straight up and down, and I'm pressing down any of those tiny little images, parts of the image that might have come up. And then second, I'm going to go in with the yellow, and I'm going to scrape this and pick up the image. And then I'm going to take my time and I'm going to position it. What I want to do is offset it from the image that's already on there. So I don't want to do it directly on top, and I don't even want a shadow. I actually turn the image sideways because I want the white to show through under the yellow as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with my middle finger. And I did this on all my fingers. I'm just showing you how I did it on my index and middle. And I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. But I'm going to come back into frame in a second so that you can see what it looks like thus far. So there you go. You got to see what they look like. And then last I'm going to come in with that dark blue, the Shany Cosmetics one. I did a review of the Shany polishes and how they stamp in another video, and I'll link that for you. But then I'm going to go ahead and offset this one again, and I want you to notice how beautiful is that color. It is just the most beautiful sapphire color. And then I'm going to come in and do it again for my middle finger. And again, I'm going to take a look and see where the images are, and I want to make sure that I can see all three colors underneath. And I'll show you a close-up of that. And I have macro pictures at the end as well. But I got all my stamping down, and I'm just going to come in and peel off that liquid latex. And I'm getting better at peeling this off. I'm not struggling with it as much anymore. I'm being as careful as possible not to peel up all those fine lines. And I left myself with very little mess whatsoever. And I'm going to come and peel up that thumb, and this is what I'm left with. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a quick dry top coat. I want to come in with a matte top coat after this, but first I want to put down that quick dry top coat because this will keep my nails from smearing with the matte top coat. And then I'm going to come in with some acetone and a cleanup brush, and I have very little cleanup to do, but since I do take pictures and those pictures are close up and show a multitude of sins, I will come in, and I'm pretty picky about doing cleanup with acetone. I almost never go without using acetone around my cuticle area. Just because every little thing shows. But if you are not taking pictures and you're going to be fairly far away, you probably wouldn't even have to do this. But that is a little bit of cleanup for you. And then once I do all the cleanup, the fast dry top coat will already have dried, and then I can come in now with my matte top coat. Now I have seen lots of videos where they say if you go straight in with a matte top coat that it will smear. I have not tested that theory, but I like to learn from the mistakes of people before me, and I don't want to test the theory. So went ahead and went in with a fast dry top coat and then with the matte, and it matted out pretty quickly, and I really love the way that this turned out. I am really happy with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. But thank you so much for spending your time with me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.